Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for joining. And as always, before we get started on our lesson, we take a moment to say thank you to everyone and everything we have, and we appreciate them. And let's get started. We are doing Module 4, Lesson 32 today. And the objective of this lesson is to solve both added-ins unknown word problems with total of 9 and 10 using a 5-group drawing, which simply means we're going to be making 9 and 10 using 5-group drawings in our math story problem. And some of the materials you'll be needing for today's lessons are loose leaf paper, something to write with, you'll need your math book, you'll need your number bond chart, and you will need materials, anything you can find around the house, about 10 pieces of it. So at this time, you can pause the video and gather up your materials, and we will get started with our application problem. I will read the application problem twice. You can pause the video again and do the application problem on your own, and then we will come back together to see if my work matches with your work. If it does not, then you can correct it, or you can do it differently. Marquise had 9 pencils. Some of his pencils were red, some were blue. Draw Marquise's pencil and make a number bond about your pencils. Again, Marquise had 9 pencils. Some of his pencils were red and some were blue. Draw Marquise's pencil. Make a number bond about your pencils. So, we know from the given information, we know that we have 9 pencils and some were red and some were blue, which we do not know of. You can choose how many numbers you want. How many numbers of pencils do you want as red or blue? I will do mine and you can do yours, and we will have to, after we draw the picture, you have to write a number bond to match it. I have 5 red pencils and I have 4 blue pencils. Look at the way I did my pencils. I drew my pencils in a 5-group way. How? I have 5 pencils in the bottom and 4 at the, 5 groups on the 5 pencils at the top and 4 at the bottom. It doesn't have to be a horizontal. I can still do it vertically and still be 5 in a group and then the rest of it. So now I have to match this picture to make a number bond. So I'm going to draw my number bond, and you guys can take out your number bond chart. So from the given story, we know the whole is 9 because that's what he had all together. So we had 5. I left this one blank because I wanted us to focus on the 5 group and then the rest of the other number. So 5, I have 5 right here to represent the 5 red pencil, and then the 4 I have to match the 4 blue pencil, and 5 and 4 makes it 9. To check our work, I can just count on. Since there's 5 on the top, I'll just count on 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 all together. So for this, you don't necessarily have to use material if you don't have it. You can use your fingers. You can just count on method to figure out the answer. So at this time, we will do 2 story problem together. So you can, one of them I will do it and you guys will watch, and the next one we will do it together. So at this time, please put your materials aside. It says Daha has 9 blocks. Some are large and some are small. Draw the blocks. Make a number sentence. And the questions are, how many of his blocks are large? How many are small? How many blocks are there together? So large in this case means big. So we know Daha has 9 blocks. Some are large and some are small. We do not know how many large and how many small. So it's totally up to me to see how many large can I make and how many small. So from my picture, you can see I made 3 large and 6 small. So now I have to do a number sentence. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which means even the story gave us the whole, which is 9, which shows right here as well. So I know that 3 large blocks plus 6 small blocks give us 9. So the number sentence looks like 9 equals 3 plus 6. Again, 9 equals 3 plus 6. Or 6 plus 3 equals 9. So we drew the picture, we made a number sentence. Let's answer these questions. How many of his blocks are large, or how many of his blocks are big? From the picture, we can see we have 3. How many are small? We have 6 that are small. And how many altogether? 9, because the story already gave us 9. In this problem set, I chose 3 and 6 to make 9. That's just my way of doing it. When it's your turn to do it, you can choose any number you want, because 6 and 3 or 3 and 6 are not the only way you can make 9. And we have covered in previous lesson that how many ways we can make 9. So now let's do a problem set together. So at this time, you can bring out your materials. You'll need 10 pieces. And then you will need your number bond chart, but use the clear side. Use the blank side, because in this one it says that we have to use our number sentence. So the way it goes is Diane had a basket of 10 blocks. Some were red and some were blue. Show Diane's blocks and write a number sentence to match. So from the information, I'm going to read it again. Diane had a basket of 10 blocks. So we know that there are 10 blocks. Some were red and some were blue. So at this time, you can choose how many you want them red and how many you want them blue. So the way I did it is I chose 5 red and 5 blue. And I did it the 5 group way. You can do the 5 group way and not use 5 and 5. You can use a different numbers. You can use 8 reds and 2 blues, or 2 reds and 8 blues. You can do 6 and 4. You can do 7 and 3, whichever way, because those are multiples way of making 10. So let's look at the number sentence. I did it by, I know that she had a total of 10. So 10 equals 5 plus 5. Or 5 plus 5 equals 10. So as I always say, that in addition, it does not matter if you put the big number first or the small number first, because when you add, the answer is still the same. So in this case, I put 5, but if you were to say 2 plus 8 or 8 plus 2, it's still going to give you 10. So let's continue. At this time, I need you to take out your math books and we'll get started. Today is May 12, 2020. Make sure you have the correct date. And I'm going to write my name on it. So you have to make sure that you're writing your name on both pages. And I want you guys to do these by yourself on your math book. Again, this is for the students who has the math book. And we're in problem set 32, so make sure you're in lesson 32 today. And let's read the direction. It says, listen to word problems, fill in the number sentence. Cecilia has 9 bows. Some have polka dots and some have stripes. How many polka dots and how many stripes do you think Cecilia has? Again, Cecilia has 9 bows. Some have polka dots, some have stripes. How many polka dots and how many stripes do you think Cecilia have? So for me in the computer, drawing bows and stripes might be a bit difficult, so I'm just going to put a different color. So we know there's a total of 9 bows, and I'm going to put some red and some blue. You do not have to do polka dots and stripes. You just have to show me that there are 2 different kinds of bows, and you can do it any other way. I chose to do some red bows and some blue bows. So 9 equals blank plus blank, which means the 2 parts are missing because the answer is the whole and it already says 9. So I have 4 blue bows. I'm going to put 4. And I have 5 red bows. So I'm going to put 5 red. So 5 plus 4 equals 9. Just like this 5 matches with the 5 red bows, and this 4 matches with the 4 bows over here. And you can count on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 or 4 plus 5 equals 9. 9 equals 4 plus 5. And I want you to do the rest of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 problems on your own. Let's get to the next page. And again, this problem set are for the students who does not have the math book. Again, this is for the students who does not have the math book. So parents, I know it seems a lot to draw the pictures. All I need you guys to do in your math book or your notebook is write the numbers. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there's 6 math problems. I just need you guys to label 6 math problems. And you see these pictures of cats and oranges, you can just do a simple circle. So let's read the direction. It says Jerry has 9 baseball hats. Draw 5 group way, color some red, color some blue. So let me change it, the color of my pencil. So I'm just going to draw circles for hat because it's kind of hard to do hats in the computer right now. So I have a 5 group way because I drew 5 at the top, and I have to do 4. So color some red and color some blue. So I'm going to color some red. And I can do blue. Now it's just a matter of filling out my number sentence. 9 equals how many red? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red. I have 6 red, and how many blue? I have 3 blue hats. So I know 9 equals 6 plus 3. And I need you to do the rest of it by yourself. Please make sure to check your work. And last but not least is the shout out. Today I would love to give a shout out to Daha because he completes his work, and he's so cheerful and he brings so much positive energy to our Google Meet sessions, and just in general it's very I enjoy talking to Daha, so thank you so much. And please, guys, for the rest of us, I appreciate all of you guys, and I know you guys are working hard. I know your parents are working hard with you, so thank you so much, parents. Until tomorrow, please stay safe. Bye.